Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to the Abu Dhabi Grand Prix. As you can see, I've left it on the pause menu and we're currently in 5th. We're running in a really, really good position. We're never going to catch Vettel, Hamilton, Leclerc or Bottas. Weirdly enough, the two Ferraris have both gone medium, so they're kind of going for the reverse strategy here, where they're going to probably end up on the softs for the last 5 to 7 to 10 laps maybe, and the Mercedes, I would imagine, will probably end up being on the mediums like myself. I'm going soft, medium. Verstappen behind me has gone soft, so I might have half a chance, but let's wait and see how this goes. I'm not obviously expecting anything crazy from this race, but we have had quite a good drive so far with Sergio Perez right on our tail. This reminds me quite a bit of the Hungary Grand Prix, where we had Esteban Ocon in our rear view mirror for the whole race. Sergio Perez has been here for quite some time. He doesn't look like he's going anywhere, does he, Sergio Perez? And with our ERS kind of burning, there's not really an awful lot I can do to hold him off for much longer, because we are having a lot of trouble with the engine, as you can see. We've got the MGU-H, the MGU-K is quite worn, the ES is quite worn, so we are struggling with the durability of our engine, and that has been kind of a standard feature for the season, and that's why we're not going to be going with the Honda engine, next year. I think we're looking at, Bottas has gone out to first place, but on the bottom left, there's definitely a Ferrari in the lead. Not quite sure what Jeff is on about, but there you go, unless they're tussling for it. Now I'm focused too much on the bottom left because Jeff's put me off, but I shouldn't really care about the cars in front. If anything, I'll be very lucky to hold on to 5th place. I can't see it happening. I mean, it'd be great to end the season in style, wouldn't it? But there's obviously another pit stop to go, there's still a lot of laps to go, so it's going to be tough. The engine wear is still on. We're struggling with the ERS. We're not getting enough ERS deployment in to really. Oh goodness me! Didn't pay attention. We haven't got enough ERS to deploy to hold him off forever. It's going to be a tough one. And Perez is really close to us now.
Approaching the pit window, you'll be on the mediums.
We are going to be on mediums again, because obviously we did pit. If you missed the first half of the race. We did an early stop under a virtual safety car. That's why we're in 5th place, to be honest. Realistically, we should probably be a bit further down, and we're definitely starting to lose some grip here. It's not looking good at the moment. Vettel now 5 seconds. He's pulling out about 1.5 seconds a lap on us here. It's kind of crazy. But looks what happens when you're racing against the big boys. And we're going to go ERS mode, but we're only charging about 35% a lap. And then we burn it so quickly. Look at it burning. It is really burning down here, and we're just not really doing anything to get away from Perez, but luckily he's not sort of within striking distance at the moment. Yes, he's got DRS, but just as I've said that, he's now right behind us and he is gaining, and this could be the time. We have to force him to the outside here. He's going to try it, but
our gap to the car in front is 5.1 seconds.
We're going to shut the door multiple times. He's hit us there. He has touched us there. He's had a little touch on us there, and this is going to allow Verstappen to be right in behind Perez as well. This is going to have to be a hell of a defensive drive if we're going to hold on to anything crazy here. I think we can definitely score points here. The big question is how many. How many points can we score? It's not going to be easy, but with Verstappen right behind, there's a big queue of people behind as well now. There's a big queue of cars forming behind us. We're going to be jumping onto the mediums surely any lap now. It won't be long. The other option is I try and do what we did in Mexico, where we push these. Let's see what the tyre wear's like so far. 30%. Now, there's a slim chance we can push the mediums a little bit further again, like we did in Mexico, and then go on to the softs for the finish. We could have a strategic drive here. I don't know if that's due to my tyre management or what. I don't feel like I'm particularly conservative with my tyres, but then maybe we are.
We expect the grip levels to start falling away soon.
Jeff says the grip's starting to fall away soon. We haven't got any real extra fuel to burn either. 0.21 laps to go. 0.2 laps to go, so we've got probably just about the right amount of fuel as well in the tank to make ourselves quick. Now, if we do go for the softs, we're going to run the risk of pushing them a long way. We've only done, what, 10 laps on these mediums? I think we pitted on lap 7, we're now on lap 17. This could be another chance for the Racing Point. He's really trying to force his way around the outside, but if I can just get that corner right and shut him down, it leaves him a little bit out in no man's land. And Verstappen has... Where's Perez gone? Where's Sergio Perez gone, actually? Well, it's now Verstappen that's behind me. Sorry, boys. Did he pit? I must have completely missed. He's actually pitted by the looks of things, has Sergio Perez. Because he now looks like he's way down the order. Unless he spun when he hit us? Genuinely not too sure on that one. Is that Verstappen into the pits? Yes, it is.
Push now. We're boxing this lap.
So, the pit window's open. I think we'd probably play it safe and go for the mediums because it's quite a long way to go. Because it is quite a long track. I think we just follow Jeff's instructions here. I don't think we try and be cheeky. We've already been cheeky by getting a little early stop in under the safety car, virtual safety car. So I think we've already pushed our luck a little bit with Jeff, I think, in this race. I'm not sure he'll appreciate me pushing these tyres harder and going on the softs, but I'm very, very tempted to do so. Mainly because we could be pushing for a top 5 here if we're lucky, you know? And whilst I'm fully aware that pitting for the mediums will be a solid option, I feel like we could push these tyres another two or three laps at least. I'm going to stay out and I'm going to risk it. We're going to risk it for some softs.
Okay, gap ahead is 9.2 seconds.
Because if these guys all pit onto mediums again, at least we've kind of got some speed over them. You know, if we're on mediums, we're just kind of playing it safe. And it's the final lap of the season. It's the final lap of the season, Jeff. Let's have some fireworks. Let's make it exciting, shall we? Got to be careful because that's where I spun in practice 3 and kind of snapped up my front wheel. And I snapped the front wing there. So I've got to be very careful through this sector. It's not my strongest, is it, sector 3? It's been pretty ropey for us. We're going to stay out a little bit longer. I'm going to see how long it takes for the warning light to come on the tyres, maybe.
Bottas is stopping now.
Okay, so Bottas has gone in, so we will leapfrog Bottas. The 2 Ferraris are still out. I'm sure they've gone soft. So I'm not sure when they'll pick, because they've done a lot of laps on soft. I'm sure they went soft and they've got to go medium, surely, but we'll just have to wait and see. I mean, we're so far ahead of Nick as well, it's not really a problem for us. Ugh, God, we've run so wide. I'm on full lock there on the wheel for a change. It's the first time I've gone full lock on the wheel for a while. Right, Danny Kvyat is right behind us. Esteban Ocon is there as well. I think we can push for the... We're going to push for the softs. I'm going to push on the mediums for a little bit longer. And then when we pit, we're going to come in for some softs. It's going to be a bit risky. But I feel like we can do 7-8 laps on softs, surely. Surely we can. Danny Kvyat's coming up real close. Again, someone that we're keeping tabs on for potentially signing as well, depending on his price. I don't really want to sign Esteban Ocon, and in a way I don't really want to sign Carlos Sainz because those two cause me chaos this season. Mind you, is it safer to keep your enemies close? Or is it keep your friends close and your enemies even closer? I feel like Ocon and Sainz have been my enemies this season by taking me out. And actually, Danny Kvyat took me out in Russia. Maybe that was my fault because it was one of the first races with the wheel, but rejoining the track and he was right there to smash me back into the wall where I came from. So, oh God, that was close. That was close. I think Danny Kvyat's in the pits as well now.
Gap to car in front is 18.5 seconds.
So Hamilton's right behind us. Charles Leclerc is coming out the pit lane now. Like I said though, I almost want the fast cars, that's it, to be thrown out in front of me because I don't really want to be racing them. Leclerc's on hard tyres, that's weird choice. Surely they would have gone soft, medium. Right, Nick's coming for his stop. So surely I'll be right to come in this lap, I think. Surely?
Nick is in the pits. Nick in the pits.
If I come in this lap, I mean Hamilton's right behind me, Ocon's right behind me. We're running in P3, obviously we need to make a stop, so I don't really know where we stand when we come out the pit lane, to be honest with you. Yeah, in theory, we could kind of stick with Charles Leclerc because he's faster than us, but we're on faster tyres. But then again, our tyres are quite old. Do I box this lap?
Okay, we can take you this lap.
I think that gives me about 8 laps to go on the softs then. Or do I go for another lap on mediums? Should we push one more lap on the mediums? I think we go maybe one more lap on the mediums just to play it safe. Oh, then I don't like playing it safe. We want to be risky. No, we're coming in this lap. We're going in this lap. I think we're out of DRS range now. I've had a tiny bit of DRS off of Charles Leclerc there. Down the 2 straights. We've got plenty of gap behind us to Hamilton, who's pitted actually. So let's pit this lap. Let's go for it. Here we go. Here we go. Lean fuel mode. Here we go. Come on. This is it. This is it. This is the big push. We're taking a risk. Renault are in as well. So Ocon is behind us. I think Raikkonen's in behind us as well. Who's this coming around the corner? Is that Albon or is that Verstappen? That's Verstappen.
Go, go, go.
Verstappen's gone flying past us then with his undercut.
Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound.
We were near Perez, weren't we, when we came out? See, when I'm on lean fuel though in the pit lane, it seems to burn fuel. I don't know what's going on. If there's like a bug or... Is that Danny Kvyat? There. Is that Danny Kvyat? It is. Oh, we've lost out to Danny Kvyat. He's on mediums though, so like I said, there is every chance that we can fight back here. We're in P7. I can't see us catching Verstappen, but I think a 6th place finish is on for us here, guys. I think a 6th place finish is on. We've saved a bit of ERS as well. Daniel Kvyat isn't going to have that. Daniel Ricciardo's behind us by 2.7. So we've got a big gap behind us. We haven't got fuel to spare though. That's the only thing. We have not got fuel to spare. Now these softs, hopefully, 10% worn. I'm assuming they're a pair that we've had from the qualifying session. But we're in a good position right now. P7, we have the faster tyre. I'm assuming I can make these last to the end of the race. I'm assuming I can make these last to the end of the race. I really hope I can. Otherwise this could backfire massively. But we do have a 3-second gap to Danny Ricciardo, who's actually got Giovinazzi for company. Now again, I don't know if those guys have to pit as well. So we'll have to wait and see how that one plays out. We'll have to see how that plays out, but we've just got to try and focus on catching Danny Kvyat at the moment. We've just got to focus on catching him. I don't think we're going to put in a fastest lap of the race, personally. Although we've got obviously the softs, we're on, you know,
leading our teammate by 20.7
we're on pretty low fuel at the moment. I think with the power struggle that we've got, you know, the engine parts are not quite playing to our strengths. We're not really catching Daniel Kvyat either, are we? Fastest first section for us there, PB for us. Pretty poor through there though. I think again we're far too far back to get a slipstream or DRS off him. Are we gaining one down here? We are gaining on him just about. 1.3 seconds, coming down towards 1.25. Might be able to drop it to 1.2. We are kind of burning all our ERS here, but we're kind of close to him, but not quite. 1.2. I mean, if we can keep gaining a little bit of lap, we've got what, 6 laps? 6 laps to go when we cross the line. A new PB through sector 2 for us there as well, which is quite positive. We are catching him. We're almost within that 1 second gap now, which will give us DRS. If we can get DRS, chance to put the fastest lap of the race in does increase. We are kind of just hovering with that 1 second gap at the moment. Vettel just does a 1:38.8. Okay, we've got to improve by 2 seconds on our best lap to get fastest lap. I don't know if that's going to happen, to be totally honest with you. Can't imagine we'll get it. We're less than a second behind Danny Kvyat though. We do a 1:39.3. So actually, we just shaved 1.5 seconds off. If we can shave another half second off, which I think if we get DRS, I think with DRS there's a chance for fastest lap of the race. But it's going to be a miracle if we do. It's going to be a miracle if we do. Another fastest first sector for us. Another PB. We're within DRS this time for sure. Overtake mode is on. Here we go. This could be the race for... Well, this could be the lap, sorry, for a fastest lap of the race. We're way too far behind Danny Kvyat to even pass him, but I might go overtake mode again around here for the second part of the DRS. I think we will. We'll go for it. We're going to push. We're going to push for the fastest lap of the race on this one here, if we can get it. This is where we're going to get it. Another green sector for us there, which means we're faster than ourselves again. Again, I need some purples if we're going to actually get there, though. Surely. We're right behind Danny Kvyat, though. There could be a chance at 6th place here, guys. It's going to be a tight finish, that's for sure. It's going to be a tight finish. We're so close to him. 5.6 over Danny Ricciardo. He's got Esteban Ocon with him, so the two Renaults are sticking together in 8th and 9th right now. We've got 7th, but I really, really want that 6th place off Danny Kvyat. It's going to be so close. It's a very good lap. It's going to be close. Oh, it's slower. Terrible third sector. Still 139.666. Oof. The number of the beast. Right, come on. Close and personal with the wall there, maybe, for my liking, really. Got to play it carefully. Maybe a little bit cheeky there, but... Ooh, a little bit of wheel spin there from Danny Kvyat. Now, this could be our chance here. This could be our chance. Get a bit of wheel spin coming out of that corner. We are catching him. We're so close. He's just parked himself right in the middle there. Probably didn't need to dive bomb that quite so hard. We're still going to get DRS again here. I don't know if we've got enough. We've got to be really close to him down that back straight. That's what we've got to be. Really got to be. That sector of the track is the main one. It is down that straight. Those two straights are your sort of best opportunity to really get a pass. He's struggling. Is he struggling for grip or what? I mean, you can see he's just wheel spinning out some of these corners. We need to get an update on him in front, really. I think he pitted before us as well, so his tyres are going to be a lap older and they're slower.
Kvyat ahead, less than a second separate you. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. The time last lap was a 1:39.9. You're gaining by 0.3 a lap. Good work.
We're so close. With 4 laps to go now. That 6th place could be on. It's going to be close. I don't know. We're not going to be close enough unless we get like a really good little dive bomb through here. I just don't think we have the speed to get him in a way. Like this section, the little segment here, we do quite well in gaining time back, but not good from us there.
3 laps of fuel remaining.
Not good from us there. We're going to get DRS, so we will eat up some time on him here. But again, we're not really looking too strong, are we? I just need to save ERS for maybe like a big final lap. But again, we've got those ERS troubles, so we're not really storing up the energy very well. 1.7 is the gap. We'll close up a bit here with DRS again. Again though, look, we're not really catching him that much, that's the problem. Whoa, late on the brakes there. That might actually pay off for us though, to be fair. That wasn't a bad little segment there again. We are so close to him. We're so close. But just not really within striking distance yet, are we? Just not within striking distance. That's the issue. We need to get really close to him. Because I think he's got a bit more power than us. Ooh. Bit risky. Right, 3 laps to go. Here we go, boys. Come on. It's going to be a tight one here. You can see Ricciardo and Ocon aren't going to provide us with any real challenge from back there. 3 laps to go. 140.4. I think maybe we have an ERS saving lap. I don't know.
The car behind is dropping back by about 0.3 a lap.
We're staying well away from Ricciardo, so that's the main thing. The issue is this big straight here is our best chance to pass him, but I just don't see us getting him. That's the problem. Okay, I'm going to just go for ERS every lap. I think I've just got to push it. 1.6 is the gap this time. We're going to close that down by quite a bit. Try and get that slipstream as well. We just haven't got the ERS at the moment. With the ERS problems we're having, we just haven't got enough power output to get him, really, have we? Okay, that wasn't too bad to do there. I might go for it again. We're going to go ERS again. DRS is on as well. A little bit of slipstream. They're catching him rapidly this time, but again, I just don't think we have enough. I don't think we have enough. That's a good little corner there again, but who's that in front of him? Is that Verstappen that's actually ahead of him? I think it is. Verstappen's not really been doing too much this race, has he? God, it's so close. I don't think it's going to... I don't know. Is it going to come to the final lap? I'm really not sure. I just can't afford to make a single mistake. But look at the power he's got here. Just pulls away again, has a little gap. Our best bet is getting him in a corner. Just catching him up on a corner rather than a straight in a way. But he just has more grip going out the corner, I think. It's definitely quicker on the exits, but you know, we're not far back. Could this be the lap?
We've only got 2 laps of fuel left.
I haven't got any spare fuel to burn, so that's a slight problem. I can't go rich fuel mode to really engage him and run him wide, and that's going to be the race. That's it, surely.
Are you all right?
Oh.
Sit tight. The marshals are on their way.
Pushed it too hard. Pushed it too hard. We end the season with a DNF. Oh, I don't believe it. Completely lost it through the first sector. Oh, unbelievable. What a shame. What a shame. We were in such a good position as well for points. Tried to push it too hard. Tried to push it too hard.
And so the celebrations begin.
And it's a disaster. Bottas was the champion.
But as any racing driver will tell you, competing at this level, at the very top, is anything but simple.
Bottas won it. Unbelievable. He won the championship.
World Drivers' Champion.
Valtteri Bottas is the champion. Victory for Ferrari. Oh, Charles Leclerc winning the race there, with Vettel coming third and Hamilton there in second, I think it was. Oh, I can't believe that, guys. With just 2 laps to go, we've smashed out. I can't believe it. Bottas, though, getting 4th. Let's see how... Oh, I don't believe it. Nick came 17th. Didn't really do anything there, did he? So we'll have to wait and see what happens then in the post-season. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed it. Please do leave a thumbs up. Do subscribe if you're new. Leave some comments down below. What should we do going forward into Season 2? And I'll see you. The next video is going to be like an end of season recap and overview going into Season 2. So we'll see you there.